In Chicago, when people think about prime rib, it's Lawry's. We're here, Lawry's, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. This is the best Lawry's in the country. And it ain't just for beef anymore. So
No, you're right.
we got Vern right here, who is the general manager. And before we talk about the food and all the history and your 25th anniversary here, why don't you give me a little tour, because this is a unique building.
Okay, this was one of the family mansions of the McCormick family.
They must have been a big family.
Big family. A lot of money with those farm implements. And then for 40-some years, it was a famous Chicago landmark, the Kungsholm.
Puppet theater.
Puppet Theater, yes, it sure was. And now, today, for the last 25 years, Lawry's has been here.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your lunchtime business, because this is sort of new, what we've got right here.
Lunchtime is new. It's very new. It's about 5 years for us, and we have been doing this. It's really a fast food, tastefully done. We serve prime rib sandwiches, prime rib plates, and then deli-style sandwiches. It's a huge sandwich. It's a great sandwich.
Can you get roast beef?
You can get roast beef, and you've got to have roast beef, of course. But it's really for the business people that are down here that want to have good food fast, as opposed to just fast food.
And so what is this up here now?
Okay, this is the Windsor Room, which is one of the 3 main dining rooms here in the restaurant. This room has the high ceilings and the grand appearance of Lawry's that you see in other Lawry's restaurants around the country, in Dallas and Las Vegas and Beverly Hills.
How many, 4 or 5?
There are 4 in the United States, and then there's one in Jakarta and one that just opened in Singapore.
Okay, okay. And of course, one of the highlights is, we're going to show in a minute, is your gear-down service, which is right here.
This is what Lawry's is famous for, the stainless steel cart.
You can go ahead, ma'am. Just go.
Okay, with the prime rib, the cream corn, the cream spinach, the peas, mashed potatoes, gravy, and then of course the giant baked potatoes that come off the back. But this is what Lawry is famous for. We bring the kitchen to the table, and we've been doing it the same way since 1938.
It's a very generous, comfortable service. The food comes out obviously perfect. But as I mentioned before, what makes this maybe the best Lawry's in the country is your chef.
Well, we have a chef who certainly here in the city is very famous and very well known, a lady whose name is Jackie Shen. And Jackie has been with us for about 5 years. Jackie had her own restaurant up in the Lincoln Park area for about 12 years, and we were lucky enough to capture her, and she really has changed the dessert product that we do. We do everything here in-house.
The famous chocolate bag.
And the chocolate bag is certainly known throughout the country and not just here in Chicago. And the fish presentation, you know, about 5 years ago, Lawry's added fish. From 1938 until about 1994, all we served was prime rib.
You know, it's a Palace coup, maybe. I don't know, the younger generation of the Lawry family, you know, that.
Well, you're right. You know, the fellow who's the president today, it is a family business, decided to add the fish for those 1 or 2 people out of a group of 10 that maybe don't eat prime rib. I can't imagine there are that many, but there are a few. So her fish presentations are just absolutely terrific, and there are people that come to Lawry's, believe it or not, to have fish. So we certainly will be delighted to have those people as well as our prime rib eaters.
When you're talking about gear-down service, you got the Chicago's top carver here. This is Lawry, and why don't you just pretend they're your customer and you go serve them some food?
Hi, my name is Lawry, and I'm here to serve you. However you like your prime rib, I can give it to you the way you like it. If you like a Lawry's, I can give it to you, which is a 10-ounce prime rib. Medium rare, well done. However you like it, I can give it to you.
Okay, well, we like it rare. How about rare?
Rare? Oh, rare is right here on top. That'll be no problem. Give you a nice cut here. Some mashed potatoes. Cream spinach. Must have gravy on the mash. And the au jus that goes along with the prime rib. What you think about that?
Hi, I'm Jackie Shen, chef at Lawry's Prime Rib. I'm showing you how to make the chocolate bag, which is a cellophane bag, what we normally call just a wax bag. And you fold the rim outside, straighten out all the corners and the seams, and you melt down the chocolate at 98 degrees. Take a brush, goes into the center, brushing up. Just make sure that the whole inside of the bag is filled with melted chocolate. The chocolate that we're using for the chocolate bag is a Belgium semi-sweet Callebaut chocolate. Make sure that everything is brushed with chocolate. This is the finished product, as you can see inside. Let's go inside.
I'm going to help you, Jackie, because I'm going to have to take a bite of this. And why don't you tell us what else is in there? She only wanted you to think that there was just chocolate on the outside of a wax bag, but in reality, we've got all kinds of neat stuff in here. Tell us what this is.
We have in here filled with white chocolate mousse, strawberries, and all the berries that are in seasons, raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry.
This is their 25th anniversary in this store in Chicago, and they're doing something neat for New Year's. First of all, they're not gouging it, and they're actually serving prime rib for New Year's. Just quickly tell them about that.
We have two packages. The two packages are $75 and $100. They both feature prime rib, and they both come with a little gift bag of remembrance of a special time, the 2000 millennium celebration. So we'd love to have you here.